Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we will be doing my September monthly budget. You guys, I feel like I say this all the time, but can you guys believe it's September? I would say this is gonna be an overwhelming month for me because if you've been watching, you know that work has been super busy for me. It's what we consider busy season. So we are wrapping up on that, and September is really kind of the finish line. So there's just a lot going on at work, and I'm going to be traveling for work 2 weeks out of the month. So again, very overwhelming month to go into, but at the same time, I'm super excited just from a financial perspective because I get a fresh start on my budget for this month. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. But if you're interested in this type of concept, budgeting, cash stuffing, debt confession type videos, I guess let's just get started. All right, so I probably won't do too deep a dive this time around like I usually do. If you really want to know the nitty-gritty details of how I do my budget, then you can watch my previous videos, but I will try to make this pretty quick this time if I can. If I don't keep on rambling like I am doing right now. All right, anyway, I just put in all of my categories, and as always, we start with my income. As you know, I decided not to share my income going forward, but just know that I do a zero-based budget, so you probably be able to figure it out if you can do math. But so I leave my two line items here from my 2 paychecks for September. If you are new here, I am a monthly budgeter. However, I do get paid bi-weekly. Budgeting monthly is just easier for me. I like to see the bigger picture. And then kind of off to the side, I do drill it down, my spending, on scratch. But from like a budget planning perspective, monthly budgets are how I do it. You don't have to do monthly budgets. You do whatever works for you. All right, so after that, I have an additional funds line for, if I get any money from my parents. Not even that, like I'm not 5 years old anymore. I don't get birthday money. But just like anything, any additional funds that comes in from Poshmark, from, I don't know, from Etsy, from whatever, I'll have a line item here. But usually I don't budget anything at all. So it is a nice surprise if I do get anything coming in. So after income, I go down to my fixed expenses, which are essentially all of my bills, things that I have to pay every month. They're non-negotiables. So starting with my rent, and sorry if I write crooked, and hopefully you guys can see, my rent is $17.05. My rent insurance is $14.50, and hopefully you guys can see. Giving is going to be $6.50. This is just my normal amount that I put to giving each month. Toyota is $299.94. And actually, some people have asked me about giving, like what it is. Essentially, it's just for my parents. Just in my culture, we do take care of our parents. So whatever my parents need, groceries, food, if I, take them out to eat, just kind of getting them out of the house, this is what I put it towards. So $6.50 goes to that. Chase, my payment this month, I believe, is $233. That's the minimum payment. For Spotify, this is getting $9.99. Apple is $0.99. This is my iCloud storage. Xfinity is my internet, so that's $59.99. Verizon is getting $154.23. And Verizon is my phone plan. My phone plan and my parents' phone plans combined. And then utilities is getting 58 or 68. I don't know why I keep on saying is getting, like I'm doing a cash stuffing video. I'm budgeting these amounts for these categories. All right, there was one that I left off, which I got too ahead of myself, but it is my One Life. So this is going to actually be the last time that you all see this category on my budget. I decided, if you've seen my previous videos, my One Life membership was originally $44.99, and I do get a well-being subsidy, so I pretty much really only pay half of that. But I decided to put a pause on my membership because I really wasn't going. I've been just so busy at work, and if I'm not working, I want to go to bed. So I really haven't been going to the gym, and honestly, I was just weighing the pros and cons. Like, I don't even want to spend $5 on it if I'm not going. You know what I mean? And, when I do go back to the gym and get back into working out once my busy season is over, then I have my apartment gym, which is just perfect for what I, need. So after this month, this category will be gone for good. I may decide to get it back if, I decide the apartment's not doing it for me. The apartment gym's not doing it for me, but for right now, I think this is going to be the choice I make going forward so that I don't have to spend any money at all for something that I'm not even using. So that's that on that. That's all of my fixed expenses / bills. So I'll move on to my variable expenses now. This first group right here is are my cash envelope categories. So whatever money that I actually bring with me in my purse or my bag. So starting out with boba, and if you don't know what boba is, you're late. Boba is just like tapioca pearls in a smoothie or in tea form. So if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. So boba, my budget for that is $40 as always. Church is getting $40. My allowance is getting $100, and I reduced this amount this month. It used to be $150, but I'm bringing it down to $100 just because I honestly don't even know what I'm spending this on, and I just would rather try to save a little bit here and there. So we'll see how that goes. Date night, we're budgeting $100. Dining, we're budgeting $160. Gas, also budgeting $100. And then groceries, we are budgeting $200. Although I guess I feel like I shouldn't have budgeted this month, honestly. Since I'm going to be away for work travel 2 weeks out of the month, I don't really know how much groceries I'm going to buy. If anything, I should have decreased this category and then increased this category for dining, just because if I come back from my vacation in the middle of the week, there's just no point in me buying groceries. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't spend all of it, because I definitely don't think I need $200 worth of groceries for 2 weeks of September. But that is it for my cash envelope categories. So we'll move on down to my sinking funds. So as always, my sinking funds gets $680 for the month. And by the way, I am a monthly budgeter, but I do kind of bi-weekly cash stuffings. I stuff my cash envelopes and my sinking funds twice a month. So if you see these numbers, literally just divide it by 2 or split it in half, and that is my amount for one cash stuffing, if that makes sense. All right, so moving on to debt avalanche. This is getting $400, and this is going to my Chase credit card. Transportation, which is like Uber, parking in the city and all that good stuff, that's going to be getting $75. And then buffer is getting $0.68. And you're probably wondering where I got this random number, but because I want to zero out my budget, I just need to have a random number and everything else is like whole. So after all of that, to get to a zero-based budget, which is, taking my income, subtracting my expenses, and then my savings, I think I'm putting 113 in the bank, so that will be planned. So after I subtract all of this, and this, I get $0. So hopefully that makes sense, but that is it, you guys. That's it for my budget. Hope you all enjoyed and found my numbers, found it interesting, I guess. I love watching, everyone else's budgets just because I'm nosy. But I also like to see how, everyone budgets their categories and stuff like that. So that is it. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.